First off, we always start. Thank God for another day of life. Thank God for strength. Thank God for the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the hills, the valleys, the mountains. I thank God for it all. And through it all, we're still here. And through it all, have another opportunity, another day to come on here and tell God thank you. And regardless of how it looks or how it may look dim, may look dark, but we're here. And I'm at work right now. Right? And I was talking to somebody, and but he was talking to me and a bunch of other people, not just me. But he was, he was kind of like he was a homeless gentleman, and he was this, and it don't matter where the word come from. When you hear a word, and it touches you, don't overlook it. Matter of fact, you should share it with other people. That's what I'm doing here. And so what he was saying was pretty much that we tend to forget about God's blessings. We tend to overlook. We tend to get wrapped up in the way the world does things and not focusing on our gifts, our talents, and what God sent us here for. Because we're not here for a long time. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a short amount of time, no matter what you eat. I heard this one day. Said no matter what you eat. No matter what you eat. I think Eric Thomas said, I'm not sure. But it says no matter what you eat, how much you exercise, you're not gonna live to be 300 years old. No matter what you eat, whether you don't eat no meat, you exercise every day, you get up, you fast daily, whatever you do. Go make sure you take your medication. You take medication, you go to the doctor regularly, and you get your physicals. No matter what you do, or how you do it, you're not gonna live. You're not gonna live to be 300 years old. Some people may live to be 100, but that's very rare. I know somebody. I think she's 108. She still got her, and that's the best in itself. She's 108, and she got all her. She can think for herself. She in her right mind. I said she's in her right mind, and that's a blessing within itself. But that's a blessing in itself to be that old and still be able to be in your right mind. That's a blessing. So, but my point is, no matter what you do, or how you do it, like I said, you can fast, exercise, go to the doctor regularly, whatever case may be. You're not gonna live to be 300 years old, right? So we all here. Hey, good morning, welcome to the live. We all here for a short amount of time. Maybe a long time. It may be a blink of an eye, but regardless of how long we're here, the thing, God woke you up for a reason, and if God woke you up for a reason, find that reason and focus on that reason and serve out your purpose. Serve out your purpose. Ask yourself daily, hey, welcome to the live. Good morning. Good morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. Thank God for another day of life. But when you're waking up, hey, what you say? What is that? What? Oh, classes? No. This is I'm in a place called Wellington. I'm in South Florida, Wellington. This is the mall. I'm here at the mall in Wellington. But yeah, focus on. I try to focus on. Don't try. Make it a point to focus on your gifts and your talents, and be willing to share those gifts and talents, and focus on the purpose of why you're here, and share, because we all here. Each one teach one, makes the world a better place. So, oh my, each one teach one, makes the world a better place. And let's complain about how the world is. Be part of the change. Be part of the solution. Anybody can complain and make excuses about things, but don't complain about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it, and, and be willing to be the voice of change, or be the action person of change, to make change in this world, in the place we call the world, for the short amount of time that we're here. So I figured I'd come on and share that because, like I said, a gentleman was talking this morning. He was sharing with everybody, sharing with us, and anytime somebody shares something that touches me, I come on here and try to share it. Even if it don't touch anybody that I'm talking to during the live, it reaffirms. It kind of reaffirms what I heard. It touches me again in my spirit again. So regardless of what, we're gonna share, and in hopes that it can be a blessing, add some value to somebody's life. But if it doesn't, it touches the person that is talking already. So anyway, happy Sunday, folks. Happy Sunday. Let's see what time it is, because I got some time. But yeah, so like I said, I'm at work. I'm here in Wellington. Wellington is a nice area. You see some of the complex. You got a bunch of different stores. You got, and I thought most people would shop online, but when you come to this mall here, when I come to this mall, it's always pretty packed. It's always pretty busy because people come. They're not open yet. They open a little later today because today is Sunday, but then they usually open at around 9. I'm not really sure. You can Google it and see, but I'm not really sure when they open. Got people out exercising like yours truly, like me. I try to get your steps in daily, like I always say, and stay hydrated, and tune in later on today. We're gonna have a nice treat for you. So you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I got a nice treat for you this afternoon when I get off work. I'm cooking a little great little dish. Cooking a little great little dish. So make sure you tap in for that. But the most important thing that I said, take anything that I said, make sure you take this. God woke you up for a reason, and woke you up. If you woke you up you're in your right mind, you got all your senses and everything, then be thankful for that, because some people don't have those. We were talking about that this morning too. Some people don't have those. Some people can't handle. Some life happens to everybody, and when life happens to people, sometimes it tears them up. So be thankful for what you have. Be thankful you're in your right mind. Thankful you're in a good space. And thankful if you have, well, we all do, gifts and talents. Share them. And don't try not to. I know it's hard in the world we live in nowadays, but don't try not to look at people and pass judgment based on what you see, because everybody's going through something, and you never know what somebody been through, what somebody's at, the reason why they look a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way, because we all going through something. We all been through something. And so if you haven't been through anything, then I don't know. If you haven't been through anything, then you blessed. But we all been through something, regardless of what it is. We all been through something. And some are less than others, some are more than others, but we all been through it. And so my point to that is, don't judge people based on what you see. And sometimes we do that, so try not to do that. I'm saying that because, I'm just saying it because it's true. So anyway, try to love on each other. That's hard too. I say that often. Try to, if we did that, the world would be better, but it's hard to do too. Sometimes, and gratefulness. Sometimes I want to speak a little bit about that too. Gratefulness, being grateful and appreciative. I say this all the time too. I can never repay my mother for the sacrifice she made. I can never repay her for none of that stuff, right? But at least I can let her know that I appreciate it. At least I can let her know that I value the time, the sacrifice, and everything she's done for me. But I'm saying that to say, gratitude, appreciation goes a long way. And it don't take much for you to say, I appreciate you. Thank you. I value what you've done. It don't take much to say that or do that. But You know, these times, people don't. These times, some people feel like, and that's testimony within itself. That's a bar within itself, like a rap song, you know, or or a gospel song, you know. That's a bar within itself. Like, you know, give people their flowers. Don't give them to them while they gone. When they gone, you know, they can't smell them then. but, but God woke you up for a reason. If it's just to say thank you to somebody, thank you to somebody. I appreciate you to somebody. That's a bar within itself. So, you know, that can go a long way. Like I say, kindness and kind regard just can go a long way. Kind regard just can go a long way. But being appreciative of saying thank you to someone that you value can go a long way as well. So anyhow, what time we got here? What time we got? Yeah, it's time for me to go. So anyhow, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. Like I always say, tell somebody you love them, because you never know when you're gonna go. You never know when they're gonna go. Tell someone you love them, because kiss someone you love, you never kiss them again. Also, kind word just goes a long way. So say something kind, do something kind for somebody, and you'll be surprised how that kind word can just change somebody's life. I'm testimony to that, because the kind word can just change my life. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace out. Blessings.